What's up, y'all? Okay, I ain't even reviewed this episode yet, episode 3, where the fight goes down in the restaurant. But I gotta drop this tea because Stoni just dropped this tea and it's piping hot. Okay, so on episode 3 of Wags to Riches, we see there was 2 tables going on. We see Stoni and I think it was Alexis. They were already sitting at a table. And then in comes the couples. In comes Sharelle. And in comes Portia. In comes the other chick. Everybody coming in with their man. Or I could be wrong. I could have been Ashley and her man. Whatever it was. They gonna go sit at another table. And they don't go sit at the table with Stoni, which was weird. So anyways, Stoni came out with some tea today. And if y'all didn't see that episode already, Stoni's sitting at the table with some random lady. Don't nobody know who she is. It doesn't look like she's a part of the show, but she has a mic on. So clearly somebody wanted her there. And she's sitting there talking real bad about, yes, Jules, talking about she a culture vulture. And she's like, yeah, it's her, MJ, and Stoni. And she's like, yeah, I want to ask her, whoop-de-whoop, why is she a culture vulture and all this stuff? And MJ is like, I don't feel comfortable. Why are we talking about her and she not here? Why don't we just call her over here? So she's like, Jules. So mind you, at the other table, Jules is there with all the couples, and she's like, oh my God, they're talking ish about me, and I can hear them calling my name. And they were like, go over there, girl, go over there. Like, literally, that table told her to go over there. So Jules goes over there, and when she sits down, the girl is acting weird as hell towards her. So she's like, what's up? You look confused. And she's like, oh, no, I'm not confused. She's like, hi, my name is Jules. She's like, do I know you? She's like, no, I don't know you. Or maybe I'm putting dubs on it. Maybe she didn't say that. I'm trying to recall, but this is my recollection, okay? So basically, this chick talked all this ish that she was going to check Jules and ask her why she a culture vulture. And when she sit down, she don't say nothing to her. So Jules checked her like, why you looking confused? She's like, oh, I'm not looking confused. So then the table gets real awkward. Nobody want to say what's tea. And then the guy that's sitting with MJ, he was like, she called you a racist. And she's like, what? She's like, I'm not a racist. She's like, oh, I didn't call you that, but if you're saying that out of your mouth, maybe you are racist. Like, what? How does that even make sense? Girl, you were just talking all this ish about her, and when she sit down, now you don't want to say it. Now the cat got your tongue. Anyway, so she says, I said you're a culture vulture. Whoopty whoop, they go back and forth. The girl putting her fingers all in Jules' face. Jules smacks her finger off the face. And then they get to tussling and fighting. Well, after this episode, all the ladies were mad at Jules. They were like, oh, Jules is wrong. She attacked another black woman and blah, 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 blah. But y'all didn't even see the fight. Y'all didn't even see she was attacking her. That was dead ass wrong. So now Stoni is coming forward saying that Sharelle set all this up. So I'm about to play that right now.
Jules was between 2 tables. Now, when the young lady who she attacked Jules verbally first. I'll say that. And she was very aggressive with Jules. So I think Jules was just defending herself. I didn't know this girl. I still don't know this girl. Don't know who the fuck she is. I was under the impression she was part of production. No, I don't know about anybody else. I had never seen her a day in my life until that day. So production slides her in the scene, and I'm like, who is this girl? I mean, you guys clearly see me ask her like, oh, who are you? What's your name? Because I didn't know her name. I didn't know who the fuck she was. Later on, I found out that she previously worked at, guess where? Allure Realtor, or at Sharelle's company. And then she shared that, oh yeah, I used to work for Sharelle. So after the scene and after everything happened, after the fight, I was like, oh, it made sense. Sharelle brought this bitch here to stir up the pot with Jules. And I was like, why would she do that? That's what I thought. That was my perception of it. I don't know, honestly, to this day, if Sharelle brought this girl on to scene. But what I do know is Sharelle knows her, like Jules said, and she went and liked her post after Jules and her fought, which I thought was really fucked up as well. But Jules, if you're listening, if you see this later, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I came across like I was not like I didn't have your back in that scene, because you know how I felt. You know what I said afterwards. Like I shut down. I was like, yeah, y'all got me fucked up. This not even cool.
Okay, I got a lot to say, but sidebar, I love that Stoni wore this jacket from her shop to the premiere of WAGs. Because, bitch, Sharelle, don't try to play me and bring your little friend that's supposed to be a stylist, that's supposed to give me business advice, coming into my, or I don't know if they were at her business or what, but he's supposed to be giving her business advice, looking at her items that she has for sale. And he just dogging her shit out, talking shit about, oh, who wears furs in the summertime? And first of all, he look a hot ass mess. Now, why is the stylist that always look a hot ass mess wearing clothes that's too little for them, wearing 10 different patterns that don't match, like just looking busted and disgusted? Why are they always trying to give other people advice? It's like, Sharelle, you might let him dress you in your little Daisy Dukes, but everybody don't gotta have somebody dress them that look a hot ass mess. So anyways, I'm glad Stoni wore that jacket to the premiere. Like, what the F you mean? Like, boom, bitch. Anyways, now back to Sharelle setting people up. And why I believe this is because this is not the first person who said that Sharelle tried to set some ish up. So if y'all don't know, Rick Ross' other baby mama, Tia, she done came forward and said that Sharelle messy ass tried to invite her to the WAGs premiere. Now, why would she try to invite her to the premiere when she ain't even on the show? That don't even make no sense. So Tia came forward and was like, do y'all remember on the show, Stoni said she got along with all Rick Ross baby mamas except one? So I guess the one that she don't get along with is Tia. Y'all know Tia Kemp. She be on Zeus. She be all over Instagram. She real funny. Anyways, she came forward and said, now Tia, now Sharelle, girl, is you trying to set me up to go to jail or what? Because I'm trying to figure out why you try to invite me to the premiere of this show that, you know, my baby daddy, baby mama's on. Like, what type of ish is that? So it seemed like Sharelle is a messy ass bitch. It's not giving humble baddie at all. It's giving messy old hag. Okay, but listen to what Yanti got to say. Tia Kemp. Watch.
Hey, Sharelle, I heard you trying to invite me to y'all premiere last night for y'all little show that just came out. I don't know, was that a setup to try to get me to go to jail or something? Huh? But anyway, next time you inquire about Young T wanting to come to something or invite me, it's not an invite, it's a booking. You got to pay me to come to something like that, baby. I'm sorry. Especially if I may need a bondsman or something the next day. If you know what I mean. But you better tell your castmate to keep my name out her mouth. She should be on the show talking about how she couldn't bury her goddamn mama after spending up all that lawsuit money. Her mama just dropped dead off fentanyl just a few months ago. She couldn't even put her mama to rest. And she talking about me and acting rich. Come on now. Let's do better now. It's 2025. I don't want to have to keep tearing these hoes' head the off.
I love Tia. Y'all could never make me hate her. I wish her and Stoni could get along because that would be bomb. But back to Sharelle. It seemed like Sharelle, the setup queen. Okay, so she over there setting up. Yes, Jules. She over there setting up Stoni. She the little setup queen. Oh, and I got some more tea. I forgot. Yes, Jules spoke out about why she not in the pictures. You know she's not in the pictures, like for the little wags to riches. Why she ain't in the picture? Why she wasn't at the premiere party? Like, she don't want nothing to do with this show. So let me play that as well.
Rollerblading on the boardwalk, etc. And I had some time to doom scroll a little bit, at which point I realized that there are a lot of questions surrounding my involvement in a television show that will be coming out on Netflix on January 22nd. I haven't spoken on being a part of this show at all up until this point, but I figured why not address it for my Snap family. Biggest elephant in the room and thing that I was seeing across socials was, why am I not in the cast photos? So I'm going to answer that. And posts where I was when the cast was taking the marketing pictures for this show.
One step on your right. Okay, please, this way.
I love rap. Ben had it.
All right, friends, we are back.
Okay, so at the bottom of the screen, she put, I refuse to say the name of the show because it's terrible and I do not wish to be associated with the particular word used in the title, so y'all can figure that part out for yourself. What? I refuse to be associated with a particular word used in the title, so y'all can figure, maybe it's the WAGs part, because don't WAGs stand for like wives and girlfriends? Yeah, so it says she don't want to be associated with that show because, you know, that word WAGs, wives and girlfriends. It's supposed to be like wives and girlfriends of like athletes and stuff. I guess that's what it stands for. So yeah, she ain't messing with the show, and it looked like Sharelle not messing with her because she didn't even bother to put her in the promo pictures. So I want to hear what y'all think down below. Do we think Sharelle is a low-down gutter snipe? Because why did that girl just randomly pop up at the restaurant with a mic on? And why did she have so much smoke for W.A.G.s? But when the chick got to the table, she didn't have nothing to say. Like, that was very odd to me. So I'm glad that MJ called her out and was like, Jules, come here, because we're not going to talk about her when she's not here. But what else? I don't believe Sharelle talking about she ain't got no drama with Chad's baby mamas. I need one of Chad's baby mamas to hop in my comments. Please reach out to me because I know that just cannot be the case. Anyways, tell me what y'all think down below. Please talk to me. I'll talk back. And please comment, like, and subscribe to the video. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.